My kid bought some plants. I know, crazy, right? He bought some succulents. This is his little kitten Bugs. And we are going to be separating them and planting them all in their own little planters because some of them are a little crowded and some of them don't look like they're doing as well as their pot partner. Go grab a couple of plants you've been meaning to repot and let's have a pot party.
And Tyler's friend Will is going to join us, also off camera. Tyler's on this side. I'm the only one on camera. Yay!
Yay!
Okay. So first we're going to just take the plants and each of you have something to put the soil in and we're going to shimmy it out of this. This is actually really good soil. And then we're going to try to separate them. And by doing that, you just kind of pull lightly or press, jiggle the root system to get the soil off. And you may break some of these leaves because they are succulents, but just try to be careful. It's okay though, because
I broke a few already.
yeah, and they make new plants. I just broke one and that one was rotted.
You broke two. Two different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
There goes one plant. Just like that. This one's coming undone. I'm okay with getting it on the shirt. Okay. That's an interesting little plant. I think this is a Tradescantia and not a succulent. And it doesn't have very much of a root system.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that she was like, oh, I don't know what this is, but it's growing in there.
We've got this little leaf has started. So I'm putting the leaves on the side so we can plant those later. The dead leaves in a corner and then the plants over here. And once we get them all done, then we'll open this up and repot them. So if you guys both want to take one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just shimmy the soil off. This soil's sandy.
Yeah, I can enjoy. Oh, that is starting to stick.
What'd you do?
Mine just broke it out.
Oh no. You have a interesting random plant.
So many.
You broke so many leaves.
No, like there's so many leaves that like pulled off and like are brought. Look at this, the pink roots.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Solly, well, you can sit right here if you want to. You've got a random something growing in here.
Well, it's funny because like I almost bought more succulents at Home Depot.
Oh, and you're done.
It came apart.
So Tyler, you have several of the same plants in different, I think you do. No, that's a different one. Do you want to try to put them all together, like the same time, like this and this are the same plant? Do you want to put those together or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
So then the next question is, I guess we will finish doing these. I'll give you that one. And you can sit right here, okay? This is so chaotic. I guess we will take them all apart and then organize them on the table by type.
Okay. This is gonna be very dirty.
Yeah. Have you not seen me repot on the table before?
No.
No? That's very surprising.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he needs a clock to sit. He just stepped on your plant.
I can't get off. He's too big and heavy.
Sit right here. This is called a string of dolphins. Do you see why?
Yes.
Ooh, this is some kind of, I think that's a Repot.
So many different.
Yes.
How many types of succulents are there?
Thousands.
Really?
That's just a wild guess, but I'm going to say yes. Like, Asia is making loads of hybrids right now. Like, I keep having to send Jacob messages and being like, is this AI or is this for real?
So Jacob collects succulents.
No, he's just a genius.
Mm.
He just skirted on that table like, hater.
David Bow. Bowman's a thing.
Right, let's see what we got here. I think that is one of its own.
It kind of looks like this.
I'm not sure.
It looks like a bigger version.
I feel like we're playing, what is that game? The mix and match game?
Mm.
The little kid game.
Okay, yeah. I grew up playing 52 pickup. That's the only mix and match game I ever did.
What are you looking for?
Where this came from.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're just going to throw. Do you have any like dead leaves?
Yeah, this is definitely at least.
Okay.
Is it?
No. So the fun thing
Can
about
you
this,
tell?
I'll show you. So how this is flat and
Right.
gross. That is dead. This one is just kind of flat and yellow. But if you look at this one,
Oh,
now Lexi's on the table. If you look at this one, it's hard, just like this leaf right here, or any of these.
Gotcha.
And this one's even started rooting.
It has.
So it'll turn into a little plant. I'll just set that with that. What do you have? So this one's dead. That one we might be able to do something with. It's a little shrivelly. Do you have anything? You got all yours. Okay.
besides this little dead guy.
Now for the real fun part, because my cats love to get in the soil. Okay, so now we're going to repot everything. I brought a bunch of pots up. Some of them still have a little bit of soil in. And it's pretty simple. I've mixed this soil with cocoa coir, perlite, cocoa chips, mulch, sand. It's got a lot in it. It'll drain pretty fast. It won't dry out too quickly, but quick enough for a succulent. So if you forget to water it for a little bit, it's not going to completely die. So how you repot things is you can take a pot, this cup, whatever, you fill it like halfway up, and then you're going to take, I'm going to do it on the table, one of these little plants, you hold it in, you fill around it. And you might need some more soil like I do right here. And then once it's full, you can pat it in. Just like that. Now this one's done. I'll put that in there.
Oh, bumble.
They just want to be included. Get rid of these pots. And I guess everybody is going to have to go over here to get soil. Or, actually, we'll just mix. There's you some soil. And there's your pot. And there's you some pots. You have a lot of soil.
I do.
Let's mix that up really quick. Perfect. And do some pots. Do you want this cup?
I can just grab one of those. Be even for one of these.
I'll just get from the bucket. Trying to decide what plant you want to do.
Yeah.
The ones with multiple are going to be the hardest. I just threw that all over the table. Whoops.
If you give me a tiny pot, so I did. These are kind of ugly. I don't like these ones.
Really?
Yeah. Are these like roots or
Yes, those are roots.
all over it?
Yeah, it was very humid. I think it can actually go outside. I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it can go outside. Here.
Yeah, I did not like that plant.
And if it is kind of leggy, you can kind of put it up to a little bit higher, all the way to where the leaf is. I don't know if we have any of those other than this one that I picked up already.
I'm sorry for getting so many plants. I just thought the ones with a lot of things are cooler than the ones that are just the land.
Are the plants that I collect bland?
No, like, I'm not like, that, like, I like the diverse pots, not the ones with like all of the same ones.
But what are we doing to your plants right now?
That's because they're like, they need to grow. But I mean like, oh, paying $5 for 5 different kinds of plants instead of 5 or whatever amount in the same pot that are the same one. Because I'd rather not buy them separately each time rather than like a bunch at once.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, I'm smart like that.
This one is going to be very fun to...
Good thing you're doing it.
That's exactly why I picked it up. Because I was like, there's no way. No, that's fine at the bottom. Who is... And if they have dead leaves, you can lightly pull them off. But be careful because sometimes the stem is very fragile.
Oh, I just ripped it off like
Well, I mean, they're your plants.
yeah.
So if you wanted to throw them on the ground and stomp on them, they're yours.
Yes, seems legit.
Trying to spread all these little seedling or little cuttings out a little bit to make you a bushy plant when they all grow. Long, gigantic pots.
Nice. And then we'll have to come visit you to make it into a bigger pot.
Okay. Works with me.
Oh, it's just a lot of roots.
Did you just pull off all the roots?
No, it was in here. I
didn't pull off all your roots in your bin.
I think they were already in here.
Where did they come from, Tyler?
I don't know, Mom, because like, here's my roots.
It probably came from another plant.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't yank them. Oh, I yanked that one. It's kind of my nail.
Alright, so that one is done. I guess I'll do this one. And we have plenty of more soil if anyone.
I don't know how we're gonna set these in the car.
I have trays, but I also have to go drink carrier things. You'll need like 8 of them, but I do have a tray. Those are looking really good.
You haven't complimented mine.
I'm sorry, yours look awesome as well.
They do.
Yeah, thank you.
Any more little pots I can... Oh, it's in there. Actually, that's a free ball.
Mm. Might need to go down and grab a few more.
Actually, you can have them.
What about it?
You can have that one, did you?
I feel like this should be in a smaller pot, only because they don't have very many roots.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I look at the table right now.
On my clothes.
Ew. Why would you do that?
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, it snaps for 2 grams.
That's okay. There you go. When you get done, we can make you a little bin for it.
I kind of have this. You can just put more of them in there and have another random little pot instead of segregating them all.
Okay. Because you're a big kid now.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Putting it in the random bin.
You don't want to put it in a little
Oh, I could put it in a bigger one instead.
bigger one?
Yes, because then I can fit more of the other ones and make a bigger one. Because this one, like the...
Oh, we do have the big round ones still somewhere. If you want to use one of those instead,
Okay.
so they can spread out.
Can I have more soil, please? Kind of got scared. I don't know why.
Thought I was gonna dump it on you.
I guess so. Let's see, we have a mixed variety.
Bugsy is trying to jump on your back.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
He said, look at my new toy. It's called the blinds.
Oh, yeah, he loves the blinds.
Mm-hmm.
Are these the same or different? We have... Do you want them all in the same exact pot, the square pots, or can we go in a round?
That's whatever
Round pot.
you pick. Look at my mixed variety.
Nice. We have one more. Actually, I'm gonna bury that a little better.
I guess. There's so many.
You did it, not me.
I didn't know I was going to become a plant parent. I literally said, yeah, no, I'm not really going to be into plants. I wonder. Maybe I just like became used to looking at plants that now that there's not many plants, I'm like, oh.
You need plants?
I guess so. To make it be like you're there with us.
Aw, do you miss me?
Shut up, mother. You miss me as well.
Just a little bit.
Oh, nah.
And now, because we repotted everything and it's in dry soil, we want to water it. Where? Oh, let's make sure we're not missing anything. I don't see anything. Oh, okay, good. Thought I dumped half of that on the floor. I was like, go, Ashley. Okay, so I guess we'll take all of these to the sink without the camera and water them. How are you going to water them at home? All of these have holes at the bottom, so you can use these or like trays, or you can get bins like this.
Probably a bin.
So we can put all of these in a bin right now to water them, and you can see how to do it. It's not very hard. The biggest thing is you don't want to, because these are succulents, you don't want a bunch of water sitting in the bottom. Oh my God, this is like the most perfect shape for this.
Besides my one circle one.
Yeah, I don't know that all of these are going to fit, but
This one's yours.
most of them are going to fit.
Because it's ugly.
You get the ugly ones.
Yeah, mother. Can maybe have another one bigger, but
That's crazy. Almost perfect. Like, I can probably shimmy this one in here too. All right, now we can go on.
And it's not in a closed bin like this where it can drain out. You can literally pour as much water onto it at one time. You can literally drown them. So when people talk about overwatering, it's not how much you water at one time, it's how often you water. You don't want to water these every day. You just want to water it when it's completely dry. So a little water like that is okay, but you don't want it like half an inch or an inch up for succulents because they'll rot. They don't like to be wet for very long. And here's a look at Tyler's succulents all finished. After we talked about how much water everything needs, which you heard a little bit just now, and then light conditions, I gave them a light, and that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about these kind of videos. Do you like them or do you hate them? If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to follow. Bye, guys.